Kevin is standing by in Regina. Go ahead, Kevin, you're on the air.
Hey, gentlemen. Just holding a bit of fair amount of my portfolio in Crescent Point. Kind of wonder what your thoughts were on it, whether it's time to unload or hang on. Okay. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thanks.
So, Kevin, energy sector has been a sloppy sector this year for the most part, a little stronger August, September, October. And, you know, of course, Crescent Point has not been one of the stronger holdings, been a real tough spot. So here we are now in the middle of December. And the thing that I would say to you is I do not like Crescent Point as an investment. But having said that, sitting here in the middle of December, we know that it's under tax loss selling pressure. And so if I were going to do something on it, I probably would get through year end, see how it starts to trade the beginning of the year. You will see some bottom fishing take place in the beginning of the year. People go back looking for things that were under pressure from tax loss selling. I do think that the energy sector can improve a little here, but longer term, I would be a seller of Crescent Point. It's one of the weaker performing stocks in the group.
Okay. Ken in Kitchener, go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Andrew and David.
Hi there.
My question today is in regards to Descartes Systems, and I'm just wondering your thoughts on it and where you see it in about 2 years from now.
Descartes, that stock's been under a little bit of pressure lately.
It has. So for those that don't know, you know, Descartes is really in the logistics business, and they have, you know, it's been a very strong performer over the last few years. It came under some pressure in the last 2 to 3 weeks. But frankly, it pulled right back into the 150-day moving average. Technically, it's still okay. You know, probably painful over 2 or 3 days for some people. I like the long-term theme. If it broke the 150-day moving average, I would be gone. But in the near term, it probably provides a pretty good entry point.
You feel okay about that one? Very quickly, David Hamilton, go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I've been buying European banks, and in particular Credit Suisse. Could you give me your opinion, David, on CS and banks, European banks in general? Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll start with banks in general. I'm very favorable banks. We have been more focused in the U.S. than in Europe, but certainly Europe. Money has been moving into the European market all year, European markets all year long, with the view that if the global economy is getting better, there's a little more leverage in the European markets. And so the European banks have been a destination for some money. Credit Suisse is performing well. It broke out technically at $16 and you know, a nice big base that goes back about a year. I really like the financials as a whole, not because of just U.S. deregulation or U.S. tax changes, but we have, I believe, you know, early stages of reflation around the world. And Credit Suisse has a great brand and will participate. Certainly they have a big wealth management, asset management business. And, you know, I would say that of all of the businesses in the financial services, asset management is the best one. And so it's one that I could very comfortable buying.
Time for the Market Call Minute. David is asking about Claro.
Yeah, David, it struggled all year. It broke down in the month of October. I would stay away from a technically broken stock.
Not one you own or clients own. No. Shopify.
So Shopify has been consolidating. Again, I think it's in a very good theme. I would buy the stock.
Oh, okay. Is that one you own or your client?
We don't currently own it.
No problem. Franklin in Toronto is asking about Cisco.
I went through the S&P yesterday, and there were 5 stocks that I pulled out that look really timely right now. I don't own Cisco, but I think the chart looks great. It's in the right theme. Capital spending will be the name of the game next year. It's funny, nobody asked about it in industrial today. I would buy Cisco.
Ernie in Victoria wants to know about Chorus Entertainment.
The media group has been a very tricky group, and it's one that I would avoid right now.
Okay. And Nick in Edmonton, IBM.
So IBM are tying their wagon to artificial intelligence. The stock has come off its lows of August. Still, the jury is out. I would be a solid neutral on IBM.
Solid neutral on IBM. Okay, we've got to take a break. We're going to have David's top picks right after this. You're watching Market Call on BNN.